Welcome to Spoken Reviews, home of the Spoken Reviews. Today, guys, we're doing the top 5 things we dislike about the Mach. All right, number one thing that we dislike right here in the back, it's going to be just the limited size of the sub trunk. So if anyone has a Model Y or Model 3, and you know how just much we love the sub trunk, and I mean, given their sub trunk is smaller because they have the air pump, which is great. So you don't get a spare, but you get the pump. That's cool. And then you have the nice packaging for your charging. That's great, right? And you have your license plate. That's cool. But can't really put much back here, right? Versus, I mean, honestly, in the Model Y, you could put a whole, carry-on suitcase back there. And then in the regular Model Y, you have two. You have the big one. You have like kind of the small one with the 7-seater doesn't have. But yeah, the fact that the sub trunk is just very, very minimal, right? You can't really, it's really not a sub trunk, right? All it is a storage for that stuff. You can see the depth from different angles. So number one on the list of the things that we dislike is going to be the sub trunk. I don't even know if they can improve this with design. I'm not sure if it's just the fact that the way the battery sits here versus in the Model Y. But once you have the Model Y, you kind of get spoiled with having a nice big sub trunk, especially like if you have a family, you go on road trips, which we do, and we love visiting family and going places. Not having that extra space definitely isn't a favorite. So number one, it's going to be the crappy sub trunk. Number two dislike, which is something that can be fixed in software, so maybe if they're listening, they can fix this. But everyone in a Tesla or the premium cars knows that whenever you reverse in those cars, your cameras, your mirrors here automatically tilt down, so you can basically see right what's here, right? And that's quick and easy. But for this vehicle, it doesn't do that at all. The mirrors just stay there. So often I have to manually do that. So when I'm reversing into the garage or even in parking spots, the camera's great, but I use the camera guy, but I also use the mirrors. And the fact that they didn't, take the time to do that little software update to make those rearview mirrors go down, to me seems silly, but it's extremely frustrating. It's something that I deal with every single day that I drive the car, so it's one of those things that's kind of like a constant annoyance, especially going straight from a Tesla to that, where Tesla's always constantly doing the little things. All it is software code, right? Like when the car goes in reverse, tilt the mirrors down. Not very hard to do from a software programmer to do that, but adds a lot of functionality and value to the customer. So again, number two is going to be the fact that the mirrors do not go down. Number three on the list of things that we dislike is going to be the app. Now, the Ford app, in my opinion, it's way better than the Volkswagen app. It's better than even the BMW app, but it's still nowhere near as good as functionality of the Tesla app, which again, everyone's going to be benchmarking against the Tesla, and especially for us since we just left the Tesla. So let me kind of be more specific. So it's slow and it's laggy. It's really not that intuitive. The data is delayed. The phone is a key. It doesn't really work that great, so we end up using a regular key, which I don't care about that. But it's notorious. If you get online, if you Google like Ford Mach-E app, you're going to see a lot of complaints on Reddit, on the Facebook groups, and it's a shame because it's really not that hard to have a good app these days, especially when Tesla's literally laid out the template. You could literally just copy Tesla on the app and have an amazing app, but for whatever reason they don't. So yeah, that's going to be number three on the list, is going to be just the app. That you need to do a much better job with the app. Coming in at number 4 on the list is going to be the maps. The native maps are horrible. It honestly looks like something that was made in like the early 2000s. I don't know how the designers, the approvers, the supervisors in Ford were like, yeah, we're going to roll with this. Look at it. It looks like MapQuest, and it's slow and laggy. Anybody that's come out of a Tesla is going to get to the maps and just kind of laugh at it. It's so bad that even the people that love the Mach-E are like, I hate the maps in the app. Like the native stuff, it's not good. It's not release quality. I don't know how this made it out. I don't understand how it made it out. Please fix this. Fix the app. I mean, fix the UI. It's not good. It's not intuitive. It's laggy. It's not good. I can't say it again. Let me say it the 10th time. It's not good. But on the pro list, you can always connect to Android Auto, which is amazing, and then Apple CarPlay, which my wife loves, and half of America loves Apple, right? So like that's great. I don't know if their thought process was, hey, let's not worry about this. Let's just focus on porting it in, which is cool. But the issue is when it comes to like navigating, like going on a road trip with this, not okay, right? Like it's going to be not just taking you to like fast chargers, it's going to be taking you to like slow chargers, it's going to be taking you to dealerships that are closed, that only let their cars charge. It's a hot mess, right? Please, 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 like if non-Tesla EVs are ever going to make it, you're going to have good UI and software. So yeah, this is rough. So number 4 on the list is going to be, it's going to be this right here. It's going to be the UI, the software, and the maps. It's not okay. Coming at number 5 on the list, actually, this is kind of the hard part. There's really not a 5th thing I dislike about the Mach. I actually really like the Mach, so I'm kind of struggling. The one thing that I can say that I haven't experienced is just being on Reddit, being on Twitter, being on the Mach Facebook groups. I join all these just to kind of listen to what's going on. Certain people have experienced where their car just basically goes dead on the road. So I will say that there's kind of like a cloud. So I would say like number 5 would be kind of like the cloud of unknown, right? Where, this is new technology, it's a new car. This car could just, at any moment just stop working, which is kind of a stretch, right? Because my brand new Chevy is currently in the shop. 4 months old Chevy, 4,000 miles, and Chevy's been making cars, gas cars for forever, been making trucks for forever. That's their highest, selling product is Chevy Silverados, and it's in the shop. So it's kind of hard for me to say, complain about that brand new Mach, right, with my brand new Chevy. So again, I give that disclaimer, right? Number 5 is kind of a stretch, but if you hear me out, just kind of seeing some of the bad press out there, which I haven't experienced anything bad, nothing but good, no issues with driving the vehicle. It's never not worked. It's never not charged. I've never had any issues like that personally, but I just, I'm aware of the other issues out there. So I figured, hey, it might be better to just kind of put that out there with the disclaimer that, hey, I haven't experienced it. If I do experience it, I will document it. But if you go out there and you do your research on this vehicle, you will see people that, car went into limp mode or car wouldn't charge or whatever type of thing. So, I mean, I just want to kind of put it out there so people kind of are aware. But that'd be number 5, just kind of like the unknown of, being an early adopter to technology. But likewise, my brand new Chevy is in the shop, so extremely not happy with that. But yeah, that's number 5. All right, guys, thank you for watching this top 5 list of things that we dislike about the Mach. Overall, we love the Mach. Well, I love the Mach. My wife still misses the Tesla, so we'll see what happens, if we're going to keep it or not. But so far, the car's been great. Very hard to come up with a list of, top 5 things that we dislike. And yes, I know my garage is messy, so no need to leave those in the comments. But yeah, I mean, it's a great car. It's hard to, you really have to kind of nitpick. Really have to be nitpicky to kind of come up with things that you dislike, because it's a great car. I think they did a really good job. I'm surprised they haven't sold more of these. Also, the price increases along with interest rate hikes are probably going to be an issue. So I think they're going to need to come down with the prices, especially because Tesla dropped their prices. So in order for Ford to be competitive and really to get market space and get this out there so people can really enjoy how great this vehicle is, they're going to have to come off the price. Lower the price, have some incentives, do something, just because things are getting tough, right? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this quick video of the 5 things that we dislike about the Mach. If you like the video, hit a thumbs up for me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you want to see more videos like this, sub to the channel. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.